Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to episode 18 of the Tim Tebow Dynasty. In today's video, we're going to be playing our divisional round matchup against the Denver Broncos. For those who don't remember, we previously played the Denver Broncos on week 6 in a game that went to overtime that we lost by 3 points because our receiver Cole Beasley did not go for a pass that we would have picked up first down on fourth down with, which ended the game early for us. And in that week 6 matchup, we ended up throwing 2 interceptions and fumbled the ball twice. So hopefully this game goes a little bit better for us because we played them close last time, so maybe in the playoffs we'll be able to upset the number 1 seed Broncos.
The defense stands up early and stops the run cold.
Good job that time. You said it, Jim, by the defense. They attack the offense.
So a big key for our offense is to avoid Chris Harris and Von Miller because they were a big problem for us last time. This Denver defense did win them a Super Bowl and got them to 2 Super Bowls. So hopefully we don't have a problem here. Looks like after we punted, Peyton Manning scored on their opening drive.
To the ground here. Drives ahead for 4. Second down coming up from the shotgun. Gets away from the pressure, challenging the defenders to the right side.
Nice job by the quarterback to get quick.
Right there, I was just trying to get rid of the ball instead of taking a sack, but I was hoping a play would develop. It didn't really look like it. At least I didn't see anything.
From the gun. He's looking to the right here on this throw. He's going to be tackled right around the 49.
Now, for those of you that remember Justin Blackmon in the 9 games that he did play in, he was my favorite target. He's my only receiver that ended up going over 1,000 yards. So I'm trying to keep him involved in this game. Hopefully he doesn't get hurt. And then next season going forward, we're hoping to maybe set the record for yards receiving for a receiver, but just continue developing him.
Second down from the gun. He'll fire it out to the left. Makes a move and gets around the defender.
So is Denver being one of the best defenses in the league? I'm just trying to take what they give me, which are those shorter throws. So I'm just trying to take what I can get.
He'll be brought down, but not before picking up the first down. Gaffney's lined up in the slot. First and 10, throws the pass.
So is that play I'm trying to mix in some deep routes to stretch the defense a little bit. Maybe if I can connect on a couple of them, we can open this game up and maybe take a lead.
Second down after the incompletion. Maurice Jones-Drew then picks up bound 3.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
Nickel formation here for the defense. Throws to the right, and he's intercepted.
So in that play, I was trying to look for Justin Blackmon deep over the middle. It unfortunately turned into an interception, so we have the rest of the game to hopefully make that up. All right, lucky for us, our defense was a lot better than I expected him to be this year. So they shut Peyton Manning down again. Peyton Manning did have a MVP caliber season, but unfortunately for him, I had a better season. The voters didn't really pay attention to my turnovers, so I'm the MVP, not you, Peyton Manning. Me, Tim Tebow.
He gets out there, nobody open to throw it to, so he just picks up some big yards running the ball.
So coming out of college, a lot of people said that to build an offense around Tim Tebow, you would need multiple tight end sets, a fullback, just to be able to run the ball effectively and set up a lot of play action. I've proven this year that you don't need to do that. I was the MVP. I was clearly the best offensive player in the AFC. So a lot of people were wrong, apparently.
So the quarterback is forced to run, and he picks up some big yards.
There were a lot of folks, when you look back over there at Coach Bradley, that were saying when he got hired, wait a minute, who is this guy? There were so many people being bandied about as possible new head coaches in the league.
See, that play right there is just like more proof of why I loved picking Tim Tebow as my quarterback to play, because he can make plays with his legs if the offensive line does break down, which it had done quite a bit this season, because we set the record for sacks in a season with over 100. So it's nice to be able to make plays with my legs.
Third down here. Offense trying to pick up the first. Jones-Drews got it on the handoff. There's the tackle, but still, it's enough for the first down.
Even though the defense knows you're probably going to run the football, it's third and short. If you run hard, all you need is a little bit of a lane. We see it there, able to get the first down.
Blackman's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Looking for an open receiver on the right.
For those of you at home that are thinking, it's not realistic for Tim Tebow to win the MVP, let me remind you that while in college, Tim Tebow won 2 national championships, won a Heisman Award, was runner-up a couple different times, and when he played for the Denver Broncos, he upset Big Ben and the Pittsburgh Steelers in a playoff game.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Looking to the right side and throwing. Has the reception. Puts up 6.
All right, so Peyton Manning drove down the field and they kicked a field goal, so now they're up 10-7, and we have a minute 10 left in the second quarter to see if we could either tie it up or take a 14-10 lead at halftime.
Right around the 31-yard line.
All right, after that monster gain on our first play of the drive, we're going to see if we could do it again with Justin Blackman down the middle. And our pass fell short.
2 deep safeties, and you really want to throw the football down the middle or deep down the sidelines. That time the quarterback didn't do that, and that's why it was incomplete.
Tebow's back in shotgun formation. He has the grab. The Jaguars call a timeout and are left now with only one. Blackman's in the slot. Trying to clamp down here on 3rd and 4. He's scrambling now. The tackle was made, but the first down is picked up.
And that's all I needed. My legs to pick up the first down. Continue the drive.
The defense comes out in the nickel. Tebow's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Just couldn't get his feet down on that catch.
As much as these guys
Now, the ref just called that incomplete. I swear that's a touchdown right there, but somehow it's not. So we'll get to do it again.
That time they were not, and it's another incomplete pass.
Blackman's lined up in the slot. Running away from the pressure. Counted. Touchdown.
All right, we're in the third quarter. We have a 14-10 lead. Feeling pretty good about our chances of moving on to the AFC Championship game.
1st and 10. Out of the eye, they give it to the tailback. And for about 6.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
2nd and 4. From the eye, they give it to the deep back.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field.
All right, so Maurice Jones-Drew is having one of those games that frustrates me, but I'm still trying to keep giving him the rock because it runs down the clock, and hopefully he breaks one off sooner or later. Right now he's averaging like 2 yards per carry, and I don't want to give it to him anymore. I just want to pass it and then me run, but I'm going to keep giving him the ball. So after our offensive line gave up a sack on 3rd and short, our defense proceeded to give up a touchdown, so now we're behind 17-14.
They went with the ground game on 1st down, bringing up 2nd.
Yeah, that was my mistake. I was trying to extend the play a little bit while my receiver got open, or maybe I could outrun the defensive end, and I got sacked for a huge loss right there.
You can sack the quarterback when you're just rushing the defensive lineman. You don't need any tricks. You don't need any blitzes. Man, that's talent.
The Jaguars lined up. Everybody split out wide. Throws to the right. Brings it into his body. The tackle was made short of the first, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Jaguars come to the line of scrimmage.
All right, so again, my defense did its job and stopped them, so it's still only a 3-point game.
The defense gets a sack.
Well, if your offensive line's not good enough just to stop the pass rush, then you got to help them out. How do you do that? Well, you keep the tight end in, let him be an extra blocker, and you tell your running backs to help out, too, blocking some of these defensive linemen.
2nd and 15. Looking for an open receiver on the right. Almost intercepted.
There are a lot of ways.
Yeah, I'll argue with anybody any day. He was wide open. That was a good throw. It was just better coverage.
Or if a linebacker covers somebody deep down the middle, then throw it short underneath the defense.
We'll have one more play before the quarter expires. Looking to the right side and throwing. Gaffney's there with the sure hands to pull in the rocket pass. 15 minutes to go. Back after this word from your local station.
All right, we're down to the final quarter. We're about in field goal range, so we could tie it up if we need to. But the real goal right here is to score a touchdown and take the lead.
And that's a gain of 10. Following that completion, 2nd and short. Maurice Jones-Drew gets it here. The tackle's going to be made, but he's beyond the 1st down marker.
See, I want to blame Jones-Drew for not seeing the holes on a lot of these plays where he only picks up like a yard or he loses like 5. But then I also know that my offensive line is garbage and they just gave up another sack. So maybe it's not Jones-Drew's fault. Maybe it's off our offensive line and we need to replace a couple of these guys.
Looking long. Intercepted.
Yeah, I mentioned Chris Harris was a problem for us during the regular season when we played them. And I guess he's a problem for us again this game because that was a pretty good play.
Maurice Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. Tebow's got it in the gun, trying to make something happen.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the 1st down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Gaffney's lined up now as a slot receiver. 2nd and long. He's looking to the right here. Fakes the catch. Touchdown.
All right, so after our touchdown, Peyton Manning came back and scored one of his own. So now we're down by 3 again.
Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete.
Good job that time, Jim, by the defender. He hit that receiver so hard that football came flying out. That's why it's incomplete. The big hit by the defender.
On the run. They're going to get him here for a sack.
The offensive coordinator just got to make some adjustments here. They can't stop the defensive line from sacking the quarterback. So either
I don't know what it is about these games, but when our offensive line starts making mistakes, the game just keeps getting worse and worse and worse for us. And I keep trying to force it so that we can at least stay competitive in this game. And it's not turning out very good for us.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Tebow's going to take it from the gun. Makes the catch.
Well, I guess the best thing to say there, Jim, is they completed the pass, but it still did not get a first down.
These guys need to make something happen on offense with time beginning to run out. They pick up the first down with that reception.
All right, so here I'm thinking that our drive is moving pretty smoothly right now. We're going to score a touchdown, hopefully. But let's try killing some of this clock so that Peyton Manning doesn't get another chance to steal the game from us.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. 2nd down and 4. And the quarterback is taking...
And right when I compliment my team, the offensive line goes and gives up another sack.
Please give me just a little more time. Beg them. Sometimes begging helps.
2 minutes remaining in the game. Blackman's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Going to take off with it. Another sack.
The offensive line did a terrible job.
All right, so after back-to-back sacks, our coach wants to go for it on 4th and 11. I don't know if that's a good idea, but let's go for it.
Standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
All right, so I guess our offensive line basically just cost us the game right there because they give up 3 straight sacks. Never mind, we get one more drive to try to score, or at least tie it up to go to overtime.
The QB had no chance, Jim, that time. No chance. The offensive line just has to keep the defenders off the quarterback a little longer.
That's a 30-yard gain.
All right, that was a solid catch by Justin Blackman. Let's get a couple more of those, and we'll be right there at the end zone.
Throws to the right. Ball's going to be incomplete. The hit knocked the ball out.
Let's just tell it like it is, Jim Nance. His receiver's not a very tough guy because he gets hit. It should have been a complete pass. When he gets hit, he just throws that football on the ground, and the pass is incomplete.
Inhales the pass, and he's brought down right at the 43.
All right, so it's 3rd and 3. We're not in field goal range yet, so we need to pick up this first down.
In the slot, Tebow's back in shotgun formation, makes the catch in open space.
All right, so this is one of those win or go home moments because it is the playoffs, and if we lose this game, our season is over. So I'm trying to go for the win.
That's an interception.
And that linebacker read it perfectly and ruined our drive. So the Broncos win, and we'll be going on to the AFC Championship game.
Disheartened to know they were this close to the NFL's Final Four. Well, partner, one team.
All right, that wraps up our season for us. We went 1-1 in the playoffs, but we won the MVP. So it was a pretty successful first season. Next year, hopefully, we may make it to the Super Bowl and cut down on our turnovers. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and check out one of our other videos.